We are here and we are marching against anti-Semitism, against extremism. And this is Britain's March Against Antisemitism 2025. You want to show your support for CAA? What better way with a nice shirt, a nice cap. If you're thirsty, we have water bottles. If it's raining, we have umbrellas. If you've got a lot of stuff to carry, you don't want to use your hands, we have tote bags. We've thought of every single thing. What more do you want? I'm here surrounded by tens of thousands of people who are all here for one reason, that's say no to anti-Semitism and extremism in Britain. This morning, CAA released its latest findings that 1 in 5 people in Britain have anti-Semitic views. This is why we need to be here, and this is why I'm here speaking to these people today.
I'm Jewish, and I can't bear what's going on. Everywhere we go, we're just getting picked on and shouted at.
What's your message to Jewish people in Britain who are feeling scared at the moment?
Stand up, be strong. We've been picked on through the ages. Yisrael Chai.
Anti-Semitism is rising at alarming rates across the UK. The study by Campaign Against Antisemitism today reveals that 1 in 5 Britons have anti-Semitic thoughts, are anti-Semitic. And this isn't just a Jewish problem, this is a problem for the whole UK. They come for the Jews first, but we know that wherever there's anti-Semitism, that's a canary in the coal mine for democracy and for the rest of society. So we need to stand strong and firm against this, and we need to show those Jew haters and those who hate the West and those who hate Britain that they don't run the streets, that they can come in week out and week in, week out, but we have allies. Look at how many people are here today with us standing against the state who are saying enough is enough.
Do you feel that many Jewish students are scared right now?
Yes, I think lots of Jewish students are scared to show they're Jewish, show they're Israeli, show their support for Israel. Because you can disagree with the politics of Israel and how the government's acting and the different things that are happening, but that doesn't mean that Israel doesn't have a right to exist. And the fact that students and faculty and people want to deny that makes Jewish students feel, how am I meant to be safe if you don't even allow us to have self-determination?
One of the things that struck me is that ever since the tragedy of October the 7th, we've seen on our streets and online a growing level of anti-Semitic rhetoric and activity. And I think it's absolutely vital that Britain should remain a warm, inclusive, tolerant home for people from every background. And history shows us that the health and safety of the Jewish community is an invaluable indicator of how strong, free, open and democratic a society is.
You know, the arts have come out and comedy have come out in support of so many causes against bigotry, and yet when it comes to Jews, they seem to have jumped in with their feet first, banning Jews from shows in Edinburgh and across other art forms, and it feels like a betrayal, frankly.
Well, I'm here to stand up for the Jews, and in doing so, stand up for Britain and stand up for the West.
What is concerning you at the moment in Britain?
The most concerning thing for me is what my Jewish friends are telling me, that they worry there's no future for them in the UK, that they don't feel safe on British streets. And I think I said similar to you last year, but I didn't go to Afghanistan to fight that extremism and put my life and my soldiers' lives on the line, only to come home and find it on British streets. And as far as I'm concerned, it's something that every British person should stand up for and stand up against this extremism and put it back where it belongs.
It is so sad and tragic that it is necessary for us to stage a march against anti-Semitism at this time. But I'm so encouraged. We've got a great community, thousands upon thousands of people, and we're strong, we're resilient, and we will get through this all right.
I'm here because I think it's really important for non-Jews to stand shoulder to shoulder with British Jews at this particular time when anti-Semitism is on the rise. Saw this shocking statistic today that 1 in 5 British people are anti-Semitic.
That's our latest polling.
That was truly shocking.
It's really concerning what we've seen. I'm deeply concerned about it, not just as a parliamentarian, but as a member of a community, as a mother. It's not something that I want to see it spread across the country. So here to send a really strong message.
I've suffered from anti-Semitism myself, and honestly, I think the best thing we can do is to march and to come together as a community, Jews and non-Jews alike, to really just demonstrate that we're not here for it. Anti-Semitism is such an issue that's ingrained in British society that, that we have to march and we have to tell and explain to people like this is not okay, that we want better for ourselves.
Yeah, 100%. Not only do we want better, but we deserve better. You're not Jewish yourself. You're a very strong ally. What do you think needs to happen for more people who are not Jewish to understand that this is serious, that it doesn't just affect Jews?
Okay, so the way I explain it to people is anti-Semitism obviously is, in one sense, it's like racism, in the sense that you get prejudices, you get people accusing people of all sorts of different tropes, and that's, that's going on, it's true, right? But the thing that I explain to people is that what, for me, anti-Semitism is the willingness to believe the most bizarre lies about Jews and Israel. And that then affects everybody. And the way I also explain it to people is that what that means, because these lies are coming thick and fast, it means that even if you resist the lies today, tomorrow you may believe them, because they keep coming so quickly. And so the only way to make sure tomorrow you don't believe them is by challenging them today.
As a Jewish community, as a loyal people, we're defending British values as well. It's really important that we are able to communicate that it goes beyond the echo chamber. We talk to everyone in this country about what it really means to be British, and the Jewish people are at the centre of that. We really believe in it.
It's important that the world sees that the Jews won't just be suppressed.
And we're off.
The BBC no longer deserves our money or trust. They deserve our scorn, our revulsion.
What brings you out here today, Ben?
Just to support you guys and to support everyone here. I think it's so important that we show our faces at a time like this, that people want us to cower away and hide in fear, but that's not who we are. It's historically not who we've been, and it's important to show the rest of this country, which is going in a very frightening direction, that we're still here and we contribute to this amazing country. My grandparents did, my great-grandparents did, and as Jews, we're here to stay.
The same thing that happened 7th of October happened while I was in my country, Nigeria, 29th May 1966. It happened. We had to run.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
so you feel like a sympathy for those who are grieving for 7th of October?
I know, because I feel not just sympathy, I empathize with them. I know people say that it's all made up. I know it's true, because I know the enemy we're dealing with.
Say it loud, say it clear. Say it loud, say it clear.
Why am I here? To add to the numbers of people basically telling London and England we're not going anywhere, we're not going to be bullied, and stop dehumanising us, And we're proud of England, we're proud of Britain, we're proud of Israel. We're full of love and no hatred.
We have both a human and a dog, neither of whom are Jewish, both allies. Rupert, why are you here today?
I couldn't not come here because I'm thinking of my children and my grandchildren's future, and we can't allow this to happen again.
So this is the official alert, the official alarm. Of course, we all know the real alarm is one saying that anti-Semitism is at record heights. That's the real alarm. Can you describe the atmosphere here today?
I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible to be publicly Jewish, to be surrounded by Jews, non-Jews, everybody just standing together. It's fantastic.
That's amazing. And what are you hoping this day achieves?
I just hope that I can wear my Magen David in public. That's all I want.
Absolutely.
That's all I want.
No one should be afraid to wear their Magen David in public. I love it.
God save our gracious King. God save our King. God save our King.
So this is the end of Britain's March Against Antisemitism 2025. It's been a great day, an emotional day. Here you see Jews and their allies, tens of thousands of us standing shoulder to shoulder to say no to anti-Semitism and extremism.
Thank you, friends.
Thank you to everyone who came out.